Episode 2. Into the Desert Abyss. Passing through the small city of Zayden in Niger Republic, the friends found themselves in need of rest and a new means of transportation to continue their journey to Europe. They planned to join the next available vehicle or truck heading towards Agadez, a journey that would take them approximately 8 to 10 hours. As they settled in Zayden, the friends gathered together to discuss their plans and motivations for embarking on this perilous adventure. Chuck spoke first, sharing how he had lost his job due to the struggling economy and saw this journey as a chance for a fresh start. He dreamt of finding stable employment and providing a better life for his family. Larry, with a glimmer of hope in his eyes, expressed his aspirations of pursuing higher education in Europe. In their home country, opportunities for quality education were dwindling, and he saw this journey as a way to unlock his full potential. Oman Sani, ever the adventurer, simply yearned to explore new lands and experience different cultures. He had grown tired of the monotony of everyday life and sought the excitement and diversity that Europe had to offer. Ahmed Hassan, the natural leader of the group, reminded them all of the hardships they had endured back home. He shared stories of families struggling to put food on the table, dreams shattered by limited opportunities, and the disillusionment that had gripped their nation. Their journey was not just about personal ambition, but also about creating a better future for their loved ones and for the generations to come. Motivated by their shared vision, the friends pooled their resources and handed Ahmed $20 USD each for the next leg of their journey. With the funds secured, they were ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. As they arrived in Agadez, the weary travelers felt a mix of relief and tension. They had successfully navigated the challenges of the Sahara Desert, but they knew that their journey was far from over. With the darkness of the night cloaking them, they made their way through the bustling streets of Agadez to find a safe place to rest. The next morning, the travelers woke up early and set out to gather information and find a reliable means of transportation to continue their journey. Agadez was known as a hub for migrants and smugglers, and the group needed to exercise caution and discernment in selecting their next move. They didn't want to fall prey to dishonest individuals or end up in a dangerous situation. Larry, being the most fluent in French, took charge of communicating with the locals and gathering information. He learned that there were various options available to continue their journey, ranging from overcrowded buses to smaller, less conspicuous vehicles used by smugglers. The group decided that their best chance for a safer and more comfortable travel experience would be to join a small convoy organized by a reputable guide. They searched for reliable guides and found one who came highly recommended by other migrants. The guide, Ibrahim, assured them that he had successfully led many groups through the treacherous journey to Europe, and he emphasized the importance of teamwork, trust, and resilience. After careful consideration, the travelers decided to entrust their lives and dreams to Ibrahim's guidance. The next few days were a flurry of preparations. They stocked up on supplies, including water, food, and necessary medication. They also purchased lightweight but durable backpacks to carry their belongings. Each traveler had to pack selectively, leaving behind items that were deemed unnecessary or too bulky for the arduous journey ahead. As they bid farewell to Agadez, the travelers felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. They knew that they were about to embark on a dangerous path, filled with uncertainty and unforeseen obstacles. But they also held on to their shared purpose, their dreams of a brighter future. The journey through the unforgiving Sahara continued. They faced scorching heat during the day and freezing temperatures at night. Sandstorms tested their endurance and resolve, but they strengthened their bonds and buoyed each other's spirits with stories, laughter, and unwavering support. Along the way, they encountered other migrants who had fallen prey to smugglers or who simply hadn't been as fortunate. These encounters served as a stark reminder of the risks they were taking and the importance of staying vigilant and cautious. Finally, After weeks of enduring the harsh conditions of the desert, the group reached the border of Algeria. They were filled with a sense of accomplishment and relief, knowing that they had made it this far. However, they also knew that their journey was far from over, as they still had a long and perilous path ahead. With newfound determination, they crossed into Agadez, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. They remained hopeful, knowing that their resilience, unity, and unwavering belief in a better future would carry them through. As they continued their journey, they didn't know what the future held, but they knew they were not alone. They were part of a larger community of migrants, all with their own stories, dreams, and hopes. Together they pressed on, bound by their shared experiences and their unwavering desire for a better life. And so, the group of travelers, Larry, Oman Sani, Morgan Osas, and Ahmed Hassan, forged ahead, their footsteps leaving imprints on the vast and unforgiving desert as they held on to their dreams and the belief that the challenges they faced would be overcome, leading them closer to the realization of their aspirations in the distant land they called Europe. The scorching desert sun beat down mercilessly as the group of travelers. They were well prepared for their Zenden to Agadez journey. They had purchased 20 small jerrycans and cleverly sewn woolen sacks around them to keep the water cool in the sweltering heat. The truck they were about to embark on was a Mercedes-Benz 911 loaded with bags of grains, plastic bottles, and mattresses. The clock neared midday as they climbed into the truck. The sun blazed overhead, the temperature reaching a searing 45 degrees Celsius. As they set off, Osas, who appeared weaker than the others, surprised them with his energy and enthusiasm. He reminisced about his college days, when he used to load beans onto 60-kilo bags and transport them to the market under the scorching sun. With each passing mile, the temperature soared, and the landscape became even more harsh and unforgiving. They couldn't help but notice the absence of trees in the desert, prompting discussions and questions before they were interrupted by Oman Sani, alert and cautious, urged the group to duck down and remain silent. His keen ears had caught the driver conversing in the local Hausa dialect with a group of armed men. The tension rose as the armed men demanded to know what cargo was being transported. The driver's response was uncertain, and they eventually resorted to unloading the goods upon arrival in Agadez. Money and a bag of rice were demanded by the armed men, who concealed their faces with tattered shawls, their oversized garments highlighting their malnourished figures. Their voices, though innocent-sounding, sent chills down everyone's spines. Sani wisely instructed the group to remain quiet. Morgan flattened himself on his stomach inside the truck, while the others hid themselves among the bags. Ahmed cautiously opened the tarpaulin cover of the truck, overhearing the driver's plea to bring down a bag of rice and 20 liters of benzene petrol for the rebels. An argument erupted among the armed men, some insisting on searching the truck, while others urged for a swift departure. Suddenly, the desert rebels mounted their powerful desert bikes and departed into the dusty horizon, firing celebratory shots into the air. The travelers, their hearts racing from fear and uncertainty, fell into a hush, too afraid to break the silence until they finally arrived in Agadez, under the cover of darkness, around 9:30 p.m. This is just a glimpse of the action and tension that transpired during the travelers' arduous journey through the desert. Each step forward was fraught with danger and uncertainty, heightening their resolve and unity as they continued their daunting quest for a better life in Europe.